style is always something I've admired about Bose. Hey guys, how's it going? Justin here from Walts, and today we're taking a look at the Bose Smart Ultra Soundbar. We're also looking at the Bass Module 700 with this soundbar as a package, just because I think it's pretty necessary. And even though the bar is a 5.1.2 on its own, it's definitely nice to have a real dedicated subwoofer, which if you stick around to the end, there will be a sound test, so make sure you don't miss that. There is a lot to unpack here, so I want to cover everything from the design, connectivity, and of course the audio. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Now, the bar and the subwoofer actually come in both black and Arctic white. In our case, we're looking at the black, and I think it looks really nice, especially with some of the features like the glass top and metal grills. In terms of size, it is a big one. The bar itself comes in with a width of 41.1 inches, a height of 2.3, and a depth of 4.2. The Bass Module 700 has a width of 11.6 inches, height of 12.9, and a depth of 11.6. So pretty average size, foot by foot cube. What stands out the most about the soundbar's size is the actual height of it is not very high compared to most. It's relatively slim, so it should fit under your TV if you have, TV with two legs on the end. Always double check your measurements, but, for most people, I think this will be fine if you're putting it on a stand. Not to mention, you can also mount this on the wall. There is no mounting brackets, but it does have the screw holes so that you can if you want. Now, if you didn't already notice, part of the reason why I like this soundbar so much is that awesome glass top, both on the soundbar and the subwoofer. I think when you match that with the slick metal grills, it just overall looks very clean. And also, if you didn't already realize, the sub is completely wireless, so all you have to do is find a power outlet, and you can put this wherever you want and it should automatically connect to your soundbar. You can set it up through the app, which I recommend, but it actually auto-connected for me. And in the box, you do get the ADAPTIQ headset, which we'll talk about a little bit later, a remote control, and HDMI and optical cable, which is cool that they include both so you can run either one that you prefer. And the Bass Module 700 is just going to come with a power cord. Now, the Smart Ultra Soundbar does have a really cool LED indicator for status. It's hidden on the left side of the bar, just under the glass in between the metal grills, so you wouldn't even know it's there unless it was on, and you'll just be using this mostly for, setting it up or pairing, or if you just need some sort of indication of, the status that the bar's in. I think for me, the highlight is just how hidden it is. And also, on top of that, there is the two touch-sensitive buttons, so you can turn the microphone on or off or activate the Alexa. Oh, and if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out. So, like I was saying, the Bose Smart Ultra Soundbar can be connected to the Bose Music app. This is where you're going to go to set up your soundbar, do any updates that you might need, and especially want to adjust the EQ. On the back of the soundbar are the connections. Like I said, it comes with an HDMI cable and an optical. It does do eARC and it does do optical. You can also connect it via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. And there's also a port for the Adapt to Q, I think it's called. I think that's how you say it. And essentially, this is just room calibration. You put this headset on your ears, and it's going to listen to sounds that the soundbar plays and calibrate it for the best possible settings for your room, which is really cool. And this is typically something that is only found in receivers, not soundbars, so very cool feature there. Now, as far as wireless connections, I already mentioned it does have Bluetooth and it does have Wi-Fi playback, so you get features like Chromecast built in, Apple AirPlay 2, and my personal favorite, Spotify Connect. And the reason I like Spotify Connect so much is because, one, I use Spotify, and two, I can just cast my music directly from my phone in my car into the speakers in my house so that I can just hand off, stay on the same playlist, stay on the same song. I don't have to worry about going back into my phone and hooking up to a completely new system. Now, as far as features and design, I'd say that pretty much wraps it up, so let's talk audio. Now, in terms of audio, the Smart Ultra Soundbar is a 5.1.2 setup. And if you didn't notice on the top, the glass actually has notches for the height speaker, which I thought was pretty cool. Those height speakers are going to be responsible for simulating with the rear surrounds a Dolby Atmos experience. Can't get that without the height speakers, so that's why this might be better than some of the other Bose soundbars. And you also can get that room correction with that Adapt TQ. I'm always going to butcher that. With that feature as well. It also comes with modes like AI dialogue mode, which is going to help your voices if you're someone who really cares about the voices and not so much the crazy bass and, you know, all the other sounds that come in your film. It also has phase guide and true space, which will help you when playing stereo music. The soundbar sounds great on its own, but it can really shine when it's connected to that subwoofer, allowing, you know, all of the other sounds to be handled by the soundbar, and the sub can actually handle all the lower frequencies, so it balances it out and actually makes it a lot louder. So if you're considering getting this soundbar, I would definitely not shy away from getting a subwoofer as well. Oh, and sometimes, you know, people appreciate this, but if you are looking for a TV and you don't know what to get yet, something I think that would pair nice with this is something like the QN90C in terms of matching, you know, quality for quality. But that's not to say that you can't hook this up to any TV that has an optical or HDMI port. So yeah, I mean, with that being said, pretty much wraps up the video. I think this is a great soundbar, and it's definitely in the higher end soundbars, but it should be based on its price point. I do really like the EQ adjustments that can be made in the app. The only thing that was kind of a bummer is that right when you open the app, you do have to do an update, so make sure you set aside some time to get that done. If you guys happen to be looking to pick one of these up and you want to directly support me, check the links down in the description. Really do appreciate your support. Also, if you happen to be in the Phoenix Metro Valley, you can come down to our showroom here in Tempe and listen to it for yourself. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Feel that bass.
Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If this is a product that you're interested, make sure to email me at youtube@walts so I can get you a special YouTube discount. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like these, and we'll see you in the next one.